live show. Yes. Oh. You can tell, can't you? I did that on purpose. That was on stage, you know. Yeah. Talk to me about the kit then. Where did you start? What did you think?
Okay, so you've got one of the strands, so this comes as a whole strand with the
ruby silver tie. Yeah, that was nice, wasn't it?
So I wanted to break that up into different bits, and I think it works really nicely with the graduation, so I wanted to kind of play about with that.
Yeah.
And that worked quite nicely in different ways. So I'll start off with this one. So I use the green thread that it actually comes on, because we're always talking about how you can use
never waste,
and never waste yet, because it's perfect. You know,
I thought, oh my god, have I missed something?
No,
so that's what the ruby silver comes on.
Yeah, absolutely. So so it's really lovely to put together, and the green works really well. And then so it's all threaded round. You've got the little findings at the front there.
Yeah. And look at the way you put the pyrite around that large ruby silver. That's lovely.
So it just sort of sits in the centre.
Tumbling
really
sparkle.
Nice. Absolutely. And as you wear it, it will move around, and you get all those glitz and sparkles.
Fabulous. What a great start.
So that one was really nice.
And then you've got a completely different look here. This is really lovely. So you've almost sort of taken that particular technique, and kept it in its simplest form.
Simpler, yeah. So it just sort of sits there, and it looks really nice, and you can see a bit more of the gemstone here than in that one.
That's quite nice, isn't it, for the ruby silver side?
Have either way.
And then we've gone totally different. I mean, I can imagine wearing this on a summer holiday. This is so
really
lovely.
Nice,
and so you've got abalone with the metre chain.
With the metre chain, and because it's Valentine's Day now, instead of using the top of
as
a top of
when I saw it, I said, I'm so glad that you've used that in the way, because it's so nice to use fastenings in a different way to how you would normally expect to use them. Very Tiffany-esque, darling, isn't it? Check out the bracelet, the favourite, at the front, it's my favourite. Love it. Gorgeous abalone.
On this one, it's a little bit of a bead weave here, quite not too difficult to do. You're using two threads, and you're going through, threading on these, and then pulling each one through. Again, threading on two gold beads either side, and then threading, putting them both through either way. And you just keep following through until you come to the end.
Okay.
And then I've secured it with a crimp at the end.
That way.
Oh yeah, after coming through the round bead, secured it with a crimp bead, and then put a crimp cover over the top. And
those crimp covers really make it really luxurious.
That's what you need, because otherwise the crimps just look so.
Yeah.
I don't know, they look just really unfinished on their own. When you put the crimp cover on, it just absolutely finishes it. And actually, because they're the same size as the beads that I was using, it looks as though it's all sort of, you know.
Well, it's a feature on its own, isn't it?
Yeah. And then this is strung with the elastic on the back there. So you just literally just pop it over your wrist.
Perfect.
Really easy to do.
Lovely.
Which is nice.
And then you've gone on to create lovely, very elegant earrings. You've also got a matching ring as well, which is one of Deanna's favourites.
Yes.
But what is really unique about this opportunity today is that you said to your flatmate, I want to make a brooch, but we haven't got any brooch findings in here. And what did she say to you?
And she said, oh, well, what about making something? Could you use anything that's in there already to make it?
And she has. She's gone and done it.
So I sat there and fiddled about, and what I used was the eye pins. This is a little brooch here. And it's the eye pins, and you bend up the one side of the eye pin.
It's such a clever idea.
Open up the hook, and then you've made a little fastening, which is really useful. I'm going to show you in the next kit how to make that.
Perfect. Okay.
In this kit, I'm going to show you the.
Yes, that would be great. Lovely.
And just before we move on, that's the ring. It's a similar way.
Diana loves this because it fits so perfectly, doesn't it?
And it's a bit stretchy on the back. It can fit lots of different finger sizes, which is really nice. And it's just putting them together with a little crimping them together, using the findings in a different way, really, rather than using them just to sort of as a jump ring, you know, sort of putting things together.
The jump ring on the side.
Yeah, it gives it a bit more detail, and it adds that little highlight of gold there as well, which is nice. And obviously this stays as a nice sort of highlight around there, which is always lovely.
Perfect, thank you very much indeed. Some really, really lovely designs there. And we'll put them all on Facebook for you. £21.95, kit's going really well. Join us on the free phone number, and we'll now have a demonstration. So, yeah, press record if you want to be able to watch us back again.
So the thread, I've taken some of the beading thread that came in the kit, and thread on my bead. I've put it about midway because I'm going to use both sides to go through. And I'm taking about 4 of these. This is not the biggest bead that was on the strand. It was the one just below there. So I'm just going to thread 4 of these on. Put them drop down, and then you just it doesn't roll away. just pop it back through the opposite way.
Okay.
And you're taking it on, put it through. It makes a loop round like that.
Okay.
And then you do the opposite side. And do the same again.
So always 4 for this particular
always
size.
On that one, I found works really well because it comes around the bead without being, it fits it really nicely. The slightly bigger one actually, which I did the lesser loops on. That one I did 5 on.
Okay.
Because that was the bigger one. It just you can play around to taste really. You could make them really big and make them come.
And you'll easily see how it fits, won't you?
Yeah, you can just tell it's really. You just pull as you pull them around, you can see. So they just start to loop like this.
Oh, fantastic.
And then obviously you can either have them so that they're flatted like this. So the ring was this, and then I did one either here, and then pulled it round the ring. The simpler one was that, and just holding them there, and then it sits up like this. Or you can keep going and end up with like lots of, you know.
So you just keep repeating that, and it will eventually go all the way around.
That's it, yeah. So
really
if I do another one, you can kind of see how it starts to come together.
Fabulous. Did you use all of your gemstones in the particular?
Pretty much. I think there were a few little ones left over.
7 pieces of jewellery, 3 very big statement necklaces.
Absolutely. I mean, you could probably make a few more earrings, to be fair, with the last few little bits that were there. But most of it was used up this time.
Really, really lovely. Yeah. So the idea is that the pyrite goes all the way around, isn't it?
That's it, yeah, so that you get like, yeah, so it's kind of a gem hidden within other gems, if you like, so it's quite fun thing to play with. So you can see it starts to build up.
Absolutely lovely. Which is gorgeous. Thank you very much indeed. So you've got another kit coming up. Is it very different to this one?
Yeah, it's very different colours. Still all gold findings, which was quite interesting. Because normally you've got one silver, one gold, so it was quite nice having both gold because it's kind of a continuation.
Well, I'm a big gold lover, so that's good news for me. And then we set you a challenge. Now, no one's seen the challenge yet, but are you having fun?
Yeah, I am. Yeah, it's really good actually. I'm really enjoying it. So
we always like to spring the odd challenge on our design. So Laura, you can be with us right through till 9.
Absolutely.
Perfect. And we'll put pictures of all of this on Facebook. If you haven't met Laura on Facebook already, go and say hello. Don't be shy. And £21.95 for everything that you get in the kit, all the findings, all the beading material, and as you can see, some great examples. And enjoyed doing it?
I really enjoyed it. It was really exciting. Yeah, I liked it.
Good stuff. That's what we like to hear. We'll love you, we'll leave you, but we'll only be over there. So we won't be far away. Thank you to the lovely Laura, and really looking forward, I'm sure, you guys seeing these